I'm back. Okay, so Omega is in the trials for this expansion. So that was planting seeds for later. Omega was the device, though, right? What was the dragon? Was it Shinryu? When is Shinryu gonna come back? I haven't heard about like either of them since the post Heavensward stuff right before Stormblood. The stage is set and the players are assembled. Eorzea has come at last to drive the invaders from her lands. What would Grandfather say if he were here with us today? Like, I thought those were both going to be a lot more important in the story of Stormblood. All other accomplishments, Kryle remains at the hands of our enemy, and I find myself wondering if I could have done more. Though we know now that she was taken to the city, we have nothing which might tell us where she is being held. Yeah, there was like an extremely high production value cutscene with the dragon fighting the spaceship right at the start of Stormblood. You know, you could just ask me. Thancred, what have you learned? I shall spare you the particulars of my infiltration and simply state that I have seen her with my own eyes. She is being held within the residential district south of the city proper. I tracked her to the ruins of an old temple in the Fist of Ralgar, within which the Imperials have constructed a research facility. A research facility? What manner of research? Why, methods to imbue Garleans with the power to manipulate Aether, in pursuit of which goal the scientists have, I'm sorry to report many questionable experiments on living subjects. What? Calm down, Alphino. We've been tasked with securing the Alamegan Quarter. This gives us reason to do it faster. I entered and exited the facility by stowing aboard Imperial transports, but that method is not suitable for a larger force. And it goes without saying that a direct assault on the rather substantial main gates would be ill-advised. I think I might know someone who can help. One of my men, he had an idea about how to get to the city. Actually, it might be best if I let him explain it himself. Cynical youth. It's been a while. I'll not take offense if you don't remember. Might even be glad of it. Alagana, am I right? Aye, Whiska's the name. I was raised in the peaks, but Mum grew up in the city. Any road. I reckon we get inside the Alamegan Quarter by way of Loxhill. What? How? It was a story my mum told us, which made me think of it. She was always going on about what life was like when she was a girl. See, how they used to have to boil water from the well before they could drink it, since it was full of salt. They were drawing salt water from the locks? Which means there must be an underground tunnel or something. Aye, that's it. Won't be as simple as going for a swim. The well was closed to sea. Apparently, Theodoric decided one day he wanted to control the water supply and forbade water trading. So even if you could come through it, you'd find yourself on the wrong side of a locked gate. At the time, my grandfather, being an enterprising sort, befriended a guard and lifted the key from his belt. He made a copy and carried on selling water until the Imperials invaded, and he ended up working at the saltery. The saltery! In short, we have your grandfather's key, assuming he still has it. I don't know why Thancred has a deeper voice now. I don't know what else to do with him. I'm certain he does, and I can take you to him, but it'll be dangerous. Don't you worry about that. We're used to dangers. Nago and Arenvald will assemble a squadron while the rest of us go and get the key. Yeah. Yeah. A duty. Let's not waste any more time, then, shall we? My mum says Granddad kept the key with him at all times as a lucky charm. If he hasn't got it, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Ready, Rugo? We may have to do a few Imperial patrols, or worse. Level 70. Are we just fighting the random creatures that are around here? That's fine. I did the rest of my Black Mage stuff off screen the other day. So I have Foul and Despair now. That was also where I got that, like, jabroni outfit I was wearing earlier. Where is everyone? Word of the Alliance's advances should they reach their ears. Mayhaps they sought refuge elsewhere? Let's check these pots. Can't check that one. Where's Lise? There's Lise. Crumbling masonry. Less than a week ago. I'm searching the Saltery. Guten Morgen. Hi, Ethan. How's your morning going? Where the fuck is it? I don't see any more sparkling clues. Alright. Maybe out here on the dry docks or whatever? This is all salt. Starts licking the ground. I'm very lost on where I should be looking. Is this, like, this whole area I need to be searching? Like, where's the barrier? There's gotta be a barrier that pops up and says, no, that's too far. Yeah, okay. I have no inkling where this key might be. Can't go inside, can I? No. Very compelling. Can't go that way. This definitely feels too far away. Like, this isn't the Saltery anymore, and there's nothing sparkling over here. I've just gone back to where the whole fucking trial began. So is that crystal just, like, charged permanently now? Like, Polyglot just stays there? I'm so confused. There was nothing in that area anymore. They don't say anything when you talk to them. The only thing sparkling around here is the carbuncle. Can I, like, jump up this wall? Oh. Oh, this queer device. Cool. Yeah, of course it was an obvious trap, but it was the only thing left to interact with. And I don't see you looking for it. I really hope I was supposed to activate the trap, because that was the only lead I had. Why did it reload? I'm about to look this up. Yeah, this is annoying. It's really fucking annoying. Oh my fucking god! A new clue pops up after you activate the alarm. This is dumb. This is a dumb little thing. That was not there before. Okay, go to the monastery, sure. After you, I'll follow you. Oh, you're following me? Well, that sucks because I don't know where the monastery is. I'm gonna go in this direction, I guess? Nope, that's not the way. I don't fucking know where the monastery is. Why are they following me? To the south, okay. They did say to the south, but I missed that, but still. I should not be leading this. Probably shouldn't have just stood there. Lay off. Lay off. Someone heal me. Lay off. Thank you. Lay off. Can someone else attack him? Maybe I should keep transpose on the heart bar. It'll help me keeping those Shion up. so that I can get a polyglot. Utterly deranged sentences I've been saying recently. Don't do that to me. No one else here can aggro this thing. Yep. Yep, just go through them. Yep, yep. Yep, we'll break the device. Hey Gabe. How's it going? I'm more tired than normal this morning. It feels like a very slow one. Stretch. I haven't done anything in particular. I don't know why I'm exhausted. You got first. That's nuts. 2 hours in. This is the monastery. They have to be around here somewhere. Your grandson? Is he in there? Algar, is that really you? He's alive? It's good to see you alive and well, lad, but who are the others? The Resistance, Granddad. My comrades in arms. She told you all about me thumbing my nose up at the Mad King, did she? Well, daft sods never caught me neither. It wasn't much, but it was my way of rebelling against his rule. Glad to see you've got higher aspirations. Here, make our family proud. I will, I swear. Ralgar is my witness. Okay. Sure. I was worried when he wasn't at the Saltery, but we found him in the end. Now that we've got the key, it's time to find that underwater tunnel. That was maybe the most, like, frustrating bit of gameplay I've had here in a long time, with that little mission. We'll need to dive into the locks and look for a tunnel leading beneath the residential district. Should be no problem for Hugo and me thanks to Koshin's blessing, but for the rest of you, I will have you know that I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. I think it best that I support Monago and Arnvald's unit. Oh, right. You can't swim. Oh, you can't swim at all. Okay. I am aware of that, thank you. But it is neither here nor there, given that I lack both the Koshin's blessing and Thancred's preternatural lung capacity. Right, of course. I didn't mean anything by it, nothing at all. So, here you go, Thancred and me. Let's head for the water's edge. Alphino and Whisker can rejoin the others and wait outside the gates for us to let them in. I feel like everyone should go get the Koshin's blessing. Like, I know that they, like, you know, as a tribe, they don't have to do that. But I feel like if, you know, there's a Koshin at every hospital blessing every baby who is born, a lot less people would die of drowning. In fact, effectively 0 people would die of drowning if they did that. I think I need to go up the big steps. Oh wait, no. This is probably where we're diving. It's very salty water. This looks like as good a place as any. Ere you dive into the briny deep. He's here. Urianger, what are you doing here? Master Alphino informed me of your plan, and thus I did hasten to your side. When Mistress Alizé unfolded to me the tale of her defeat, I was much intrigued by the apparent ease with which Fordola, a theretofore unexceptional warrior, defied my lady's every attempt to do her harm. After some days of deliberation, I subsequently contrived what I believed to be a solution to the problem of her preternatural presence. It was in hopes of furnishing you with the fruits of my labors that I came. Wait, isn't that Moonbreeder's? Her etheric siphon formed the basis for my design. Should my hypothesis prove correct, you will need but activate it in her presence. To say more would endanger the plan, for ignorance is your shield. Weird, but okay. Is it related to Asian somehow? It was Moonbreeder's time. It is not yours, my friends. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. And return. We will. For you and for her. Right, I'm going in. Follow me. Urianger shows up at the 11th hour to deliver the stick of truth. Walks away. So we dive here and go under. The tunnel. This tunnel leads east. Thancred's already gone ahead. Let's not keep him waiting. I like this piano. I love discovering a new place and leveling up. It's one of my favorite things, walking into a room and leveling up. Is this where we're meant to be? It seems we're beneath the city, it seems right. I wonder how long you can just like let an aetheryte lantern sit there without going out. Ooh, that was fun. Yes, tremendous fun. Who needs a beastman's blessing anyway? I can't believe you managed to hold your breath the entire time. It felt like we were down there for hours. Anyway, it's time we let our friends in. Once we head up these stairs, I'll need to make our way to the main gates, which are somewhere to the west of here. Forgive me for stating the obvious, but it bears repeating that until we open the gates, we three are on our own. Twixt be in our best interest to avoid guards and easily started small folk. Obviously, but once our guests have arrived, we'll be free to head towards the research facility, where Kryle's being held as loudly as we like. Since you've been here before, will you lead the way? Of course, but I will move quickly, so see that you do not fall behind. Nothing left to say then, let's get to it. All set, Ryuko? Another duty. This one's gotta be better, right? Just stay close and quiet. Let the patrol pass. Where's the sentry? That guy? So we're actually trying to stealth this? I'm just watching him take guys down. Lever, it's right there. Alright, everyone can come in now. And now we're storming the city with like a pretty small contingent, it feels like. He just like... If that's supposed to look smoother, that like totally looked glitchy. Them jumping over the barrels like that, it did not look correct. switch to AoE spells. So how do we know where Kryl is? All we know... Oh, Thancred knows where it is, never mind. He said he was going to show us where it was. Fordola. She activated her Sharingan. I beckoned you lot would come, but I didn't think you'd have the nerve to break the bloody doors down. Makes no difference to me, though. Time to die. Use the Etheric Siphon to weaken Fordola and then defeat her in battle. How do I use the Etheric Siphon?
I can read your every move.
Ah. It takes a while to set off, doesn't it? Where'd the action go? I'm just gonna wait for the action to show up again and then use it. It's gonna show up eventually. Maybe I just have to hit her? Where's the action to use the thing? Did it get used? I don't think I used it. The option to use the siphon is no longer there. Oh, there it is. One. It didn't go off. It just puts her down for a second, I guess. I thought it went off. I'm, again, confused. I'm gonna help defeat the little guys. That might be more fruitful here. When she glows, she can't take damage, and your little stick yoinks away her cloud of suffering. I guess the part I'm confused on is, I don't know what's activating, like, the stick action to be available. It just seems to sometimes be available and sometimes not. But I'm hoping maybe now that, like, all the other things are dead and people are ganging up on here. Maybe. And no one else seems to be, like, drawing her aggro. Okay, so that's down now. Very weird. Very weird. Is it just me and Lisa in here now? Is some sort of big attack about to hit? Yeah? Let's...
If only you knew the power.
I just did use it. It seems like sometimes the action for the stick sets off before, like, the actual countdown happens, too. Okay, sure. Someone just nuked her, I guess. Very, very weird little thing happening there.
No. Not after everything. I cannot lose. I will not.
Oh, but you will. Without your tricks, you're nothing. Conrad, Mefrit, your own comrades. I should kill you here and now for what you did.
I want to look up Lisa's voice actor because I feel like I've heard her in other stuff and I really like this voice. Laura Eichmann. She's been in a lot of stuff I've never heard of.
But there's no place for that kind of justice here. Not in my Alamigo.
She's in Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy 16, Dragon Quest XI, Mass Effect Andromeda, Assassin's Creed. She's been in a lot of stuff. But I don't think it's a voice I've heard before.
Noble of you. Why, you'll pardon me my sins, will you? After you and your freedom fighters come and tear down everything we've worked so hard to build. We were fighting for our people's freedom.
This character is not compelling to me, she's just annoying.
You're slaves to a tyrant. There's no freedom in that.
Lisa's carrying this last bit of Stormblood pretty hard right now.
Now, my friend.
So what were they doing with her in there? We know they put her in the pod, we know they made her eat the bugs, but we don't know why.
I knew you'd come.
Touching as this moment is, it will have to wait. We should rejoin the main force at once. Lise!
I'm taking her back with us, alive. She's going to answer for what she's done.
Of course.
Listen to you, talking like you've already won. Xenos is gonna tear you apart. He commands a power echoing that of the Icons.
What are you talking about?
The hunt, you stupid cow. I'm talking about the hunt. He said you'd come, and here you are, his willing prey. You and your friends are dead, just like mine. And all our misery, all our sacrifice, it was all for naught!
No! You're gonna live long enough to see us win.
She was about to kill her.
I promise you that.
She had to restrain herself from just like snapping her neck just now.
May I live 1,000 years.
Interrogations can wait. Let us be off.
We're relieved to finally have found her. Though our greatest challenge yet lies ahead of us on the eve of the final battle, I find myself overcome with joy. I could not have saved her without everyone's help. Thancred, Lise, Urianger, of course, you. But yes, there's still much and more to be done. I should be very interested to learn the meaning of Fudola's ominous words for one. Lise has gone to deliver Fordola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Monago and her men to hold the residential area in stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gates and commenced their assault, the Resistance forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I will remain here. My search for Kryl took me into the city proper, and my familiarity with their defenses may prove useful to the Resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Arnvald and his unit to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetherite, as I recall. With me, you go. I'm not attuned to that yet. I gotta go touch that crystal. So what we have the residential district now? Aether current. Did this door open? Touch this crystal. Triple triad matches allowed, not allowed. Allowed, not allowed, allowed, not allowed. I wonder what happened there. Arnvald. God's Kryl, it's good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me, all of you. Thank you. We will be departing shortly for Porta Praetoria to rejoin the main host. Arnvald, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, that you might support the Resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood, we won't let you down. I trust you will refrain from doing anything I would not. We're both far too young to die. Right, right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Here you go. Kryl, let's be off then. Where are we going? All the way over there? There's gotta be a place for me to teleport right over here, right? No. Total dead zone. Alright, well, let's see if I can get the hell out of here and then walk over there. Can I go out this door? Yeah. I mean, there's like, what, 3 missions left, and I don't know what's gonna happen. It doesn't feel like, it feels like we just go in there and fight the guy now. I really just don't have much to say. It doesn't, there's not much to speculate on. Maybe it'll have a cool final boss battle. I guess that's what I'm hoping for right now. There is a crystal there? Oh, it was just hidden behind... Well, I'm already here. It was just hidden behind a quest marker. Yeah, oh boy, we gonna kill that guy. That's like really all there is, it feels like. We're gonna march in there and get him. And he's probably gonna pull a funny trick out of his hat. But we'll probably beat that. And then the Empire will be like, oh no. And then there's a big feast and then credits roll. And then the Asians twiddle their thumbs in the background.
With securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an Icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Sid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lys. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Kryl, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yeah, her Sharingan.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast.
You have to drink the primordial soup.
She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
Siphon thingy. She's just like me.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
He was just there. He was just right there.
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began.
When Lise explains plot and she's like the thingy and the people and the doohickey and like I feel seen when she says stuff like that.
A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then?
Like another character that's just barely able to keep up.
I surmise that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react.
Divine meaning from the fluctuations of the
She
aether.
was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
So it's Ultra Instinct.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
Artificial Echo.
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem.
She's an empath now.
I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
We're gonna shock her. Overwhelm her senses.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
So, I mean, to disable anyone who's had this awoken, you just have to shock them with a big enough etheric pulse.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
They're just extremely sensitive to the Force now.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Oriange is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Your midichlorian count is through the roof.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must, for there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
Just march in there and fight them.
Came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
Let us proceed with all due caution.
Well, no one's saying we shouldn't be cautious. Though maybe I was getting a bit carried away. Right, I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
I'm glad she's okay. It would have been really upsetting if she died in that manner. It would have been totally undeserving. If I may, General, is there aught Ryugo and I can do to assist with final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me months ago that all forces are in position and that we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you've no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors, Ryugo. You were instrumental to the success of Operation Archon. You helped bring an end to the Dragonsong War. You are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it as an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone here. Hi, Americ. Ha! That you should be the one to bring me word. By the Furies, good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us in our direst hour will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen and to me. Though Ishgard's debt can never be repaid, it is my hope that our deeds to this day shall go some small way to redressing the balance. All is ready? Very well, though many will fall in the upcoming battle. How many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There is time for peace and time for war. Even the matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elemental's blessings go now to stand for Eorzea and her children. It's time then. Though this is not my theater of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons cannot either worry. The battery has sunk enough ships to fill the fleet. 'Tis not like to be bested by a gate. For once I will not stand on your table. It is done then. Thank you, Ryugo, for humoring an old bull. Maelstrom and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistance forces in the Alamegan Court are ready and await our signal. Not left to do but the deed itself. That's what I'm saying. Right then. I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin is command of the artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. But before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand. Everyone starts clapping and cheering. Where the fuck is Pippin? He's all the way over there? I know it's probably not gonna happen, but it'd be cool if like the Domans and the Xyla or whatever from the east all show up and help out. Like just some more connecting like thread between what happened there and here. You noticed a little beast following me? You get a minion. What a creature. Here, let me show you. I can get like a ghost, or a fall guy bean, or a fat bird, or a frog wizard, or a little alphino, or I can have a little finger that's pointing to my butt, just so everyone like knows where my butt is. Unless you were talking about the big bird. This implies Fall Guys are a non-sentient species. You've seen their interior, right? I've shown you the Fall Guy skeleton. How do I get out of here? Jonah warned me that this area was like kind of a maze. I've sent you the Fall Guy skeleton, right? Look at all the people in the streets so happy to be liberated. Yeah, just Google like Fall Guy skeleton and you'll see exactly what I mean. I don't want to look for it right now. There was like a Fall Guys crossover event like right when I started playing this game. It was like one of the first things I did. It actually kind of kickstarted me into playing the game a bit. Which is really funny. How's Ryan doing? Is he feeling better? Is it just a cold? Still sleeping, probably still sick. Did it come on quickly? Very quickly, like yesterday morning. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Whenever the sickness starts to go around and it's like something that hits people very quickly, that's when I get worried. I like the salt creatures. Your mom had the same thing last week. It was fast and hit everyone in the house. You're waiting for the inevitable. What are the symptoms? Is it normal cold symptoms like soreness, headache, fatigue? Is there a fever? Is there a drainage? Is it new strain of COVID? Here you go, Alphino. What is it you've got there? Rabound's package. Very few are allowed to handle Rabound's package. Aww. By the 12, this is Tizona. The Bull of Alamigo's legendary sword, forged from 2 cursed blades. The sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve, a weapon claimed on the blood sands, and with it, fortune and glory. Its flames consume the unworthy, but by fire was he reborn. He should bequeath it to me now, to carry on his legacy. Well, I shall endeavor to deserve it, but I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? Very well. Brace yourselves. This should be quite a spectacle. Not COVID, just like a really bad chest sinus cold that lingers for a few days. Vice Marshal, Imperial units approaching from the north. Aiming to destroy artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed, at least one squadron, but sir, they're wolfmen. Ere Domitai, bloody hills, that's all we need. Call up the Blood Swarm, tell them to make ready. Marshal Tarapin, wait. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land, and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their imperial masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. I am loath to give our enemy more time to prepare, but if there's a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, but be quick. We will, Vice Marshal. With me, Ryugo. Yeah, the Wolfmen are the Lupin. The Lupus. They're from Doma, right? So I guess people in these parts aren't that familiar with them. We will wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Steel yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare for the war. They come and go. You clear the road. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphino Leveler, and I come before you with news of great import. Silence, boy. You stand upon a battlefield. Be gone or be cut down. Doma is free. Lord Hien has returned and driven Yatsuyu and the Imperials away from your lands. We were there. We helped him. There's no need for you to fight for Xenos. Lord Hien is dead, and you are a liar. Could a boy such as yourself do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again at your peril. We suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth. Put down your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly sheathe our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept. Our lives, and those of our loved ones, forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale in the battlefield or die in dishonor. Die. Honor. I watched Kill Bill Volume 1 a few days ago, and Volume 1 opened with, like, a Klingon proverb quotation. I still need to watch Part 2. I haven't seen Part 2 yet, or Volume 2. That it? You are no strangers to battle. That much is plain. I am the White. I'm Hakaru, and I will be your opponent. Have at you. happening. I can't target those. Oh, that's an interesting pattern. Hakuro. Oh, I didn't notice the second pattern get drawn. Oh shit.
So it comes to this.
What is this? Again, I missed the second checkerboard pattern. The spirit wolves are cool at least. You are every bit the warriors you claim to be. You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men and perhaps even me. But you did not. For this, I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us of the battle for Doma's liberation. I would be glad to do so. Lord Hien returned. Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Gesetsu to perish and the keep's collapse to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. Eyes forward, Hakuru. He wished for no better death. You know him well. Aye, he would not suffer for us to mourn with so much undone. So we will not. Duty comes before all. All Lupin shall know of Doma's liberation and of your part of it. When you breach the gates, we shall turn on the impules as one. With fang and claw, we shall rip open the throats of our masters. This the White swears. Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you all to Doma. Such a curious thing, destiny, to see us meet with friends of Lord Hien in this distant corner of the world. But we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate.
You are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates. Thaumaturges, forward!
Yeah, the crowd yelling ambience is disproportional to the crowd.
Enough ice and snow to bury Elohima!
The serious voices. I kind of love it. I've become very endeared to these ones. It's very funny to me that they give, like, they give the Lolithels the roles of, like, masters of the dark arts and also the ultra-capitalists. I do think it's probably not designed that way. This is probably like an ambient effect. Normally the ambient effects are like birds and stuff, so I kind of keep them up, but... Oh, they are here, that's cool. I didn't actually think that happened. At least he's here. I don't know if they're all coming, but he's here at least.
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters. Doma has come to pay her debts.
Lord Ian.
If I made another character, which I don't think I will, but if I did, I'd probably go with one of them. I think it'd be fun to like have the tallest race and the shortest race.
We will deal with the flying machines. Forward, my friends, for freedom and justice.
But I don't really ever see myself making another character. Maybe if, I don't know, Final Fantasy 19 is an MMO.
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
I mean, 14 is 3 after 11, so technically if they were to do another MMO, it should be 17. That's not going to be the case though, they're going to support this game longer than that. They're probably already talking about what the Final Fantasy 17 should be. Or maybe they're not. Things aren't actually going very good at Square right now, so maybe they're reevaluating their entire like company strategy. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I am right now with, this ending is like, it wouldn't maybe surprise me if they didn't show up. Impeccable timing, those Domans. Come, comrades, the enemy's gate is down. Forward! Forward march! Oh, look, it's Stormblood. It's the final mission. Maybe something will happen now. The battle for Alamigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. Ryugo Alphano, may I ask you to be part of the first charge? 'Twould be an honor. I will join them, but as another soldier. The command of the flames. I leave in your capable hands, Pippin. I don't suppose we could come along too. They'll release another Dragon Quest Builders game and find a way to include DLC to stabilize the company, calling it out. I don't know if they can stabilize the company with... Square is in like a kind of a financial hole right now, so we'll see what they do. He's a squid boy, but he won't get far because a squid boy doesn't have legs. I bet he tastes like a calamari. Are you being like Ultros right now? What are you doing? Good morning, Faye. You're just in time for the last quest of the game. I bet he tastes like an old salami. Please, Arvinald. Nago and the others told me to go with you, Ryugo, to bring Xenos to account for everyone. I'm Ollie Megan too, in case anyone's forgotten. My place is in the thick of it, and it doesn't get any thicker than where you'll be. Squid. What is a squid? What are you- what- are you squidding me? Let us sally forth then. Together we will make for the royal palace, there to find and strike down Xenos. I've only heard good things about Final Fantasy 16 and 7 Rebirth from people who have played them, but apparently they have not sold enough to, like, dig Square out of the hole, and in fact got them further into the hole. From what I understand now, like, 14 is the only thing that's, like, really making the money. Because they keep making, like, massive scale AAA games with billion-dollar budgets. They've been trying to replicate the success of Final Fantasy VII for the last 20 years, and they just can't do it. Like, regardless of the quality of the games, like, they've released a lot of good games, but they're just not making money. Because they're spending too much to make them huge cinematic masterpieces. Al amigo. 14 is their perpetual lifeline to put out an unimaginably endless stream of garbage. Yeah, I mean, it seems like the worst mainline one, at least as far I'm taking other people's word for it, is 13. It seems like things have gotten better since then. I mean, I've liked a lot of the smaller stuff they've put out. Like, I liked what I played of Octopath Traveler. I heard the second one's really good. Bravely Default. Some of the smaller Dragon Quest titles. But they're not interested in making these types of games because they have a lot less potential for big profit. The problem with Square is that they want to expand gratuitously fast, but their core audience is, like, kind of niche to begin with, right? Yeah, not making their games PS5 exclusives would be a big help. Yeah, they're really bad about microtransactions too at this point. They ruined that Chocobo kart game with microtransactions, and it would have otherwise been a really good kart racer. Foam Stars. Okay, yeah, Foam Stars was obviously like a shameless Splatoon ripoff, but it also looked kind of fun and, like, had its own, like, style to it. But I also heard that it just, you know, had microtransactions up the wazoo. Aren't they, like, doubling down on, like, Web3 NFT stuff too? Like, long after that bubble has burst? Square Enix makes good games in spite of themselves. I think there's a lot of talented creatives at Square that have been, like, compensating for executive mismanagement for years. They sold a bunch of IPs out of desperation. I don't remember all of them, but one of them was, like, Tomb Raider, I think Deus Ex. They sold a bunch of really valuable IPs. Yoshi P is one of them, yeah. But I don't want to discount some of the other guys, like, Nomura. There's several good creatives at Square that, probably have very difficult jobs. I forget, is Final Fantasy 16, like, on PC? Is it gonna come to PC eventually, do we know? Or is it, like, literally PS5 exclusive? I imagine it's PS5 exclusive, because otherwise you wouldn't have asked to borrow the PS5 for it. But I know a lot of PS5 exclusives are, like, you know, timed and eventually coming to PSC. They want to work on ports. Okay. I think they have this idea that, like, that they're really buddy-buddy with Sony because going from Nintendo to Sony worked out really well for them with Final Fantasy VII and the PlayStation 1. But, you know, it's 20 years later. I think the core Square Enix audience has been aligned with mostly PC and Nintendo gamers for 2 decades, and they've, like, failed to realize that. Like, Sony kind of has a different market at this point. Like, anyone that's interested in JRPGs is playing on PC or Nintendo consoles. Well, okay. There's some really niche ones that have been available on PlayStation and Vita, but that was a generation ago at this point. The trend has continued more and more in that direction. During the PS4, PS3, and Vita years, Sony had a lot of, like, niche JRPGs available that were not on Nintendo consoles or PC, but I think it's totally just changed direction in the past 5 to 6 years. And I think a lot of that is because a lot of people who develop those types of games don't have the budget to make games of that scale. Square Enix is, like, the exception. I don't know, they need to make smaller games. They need to make smaller games.
Leave it to me.
I also, if I recall correctly, they spent, like, billions of dollars in, like, a decade developing their own in-house engine, and then used it for, like, 2 games, and then gave up on it. I think Crystal... Was it Crystal Dynamics? Was that it? Some companies have shown themselves capable of making their own games from scratch without, like, using an existing engine from a third party. I think Capcom and Nintendo are the ones that do that at this point. And both of them still use, like, Unreal 5 sometimes. But, like, Capcom has, like, MT Framework at least. And I think they made a new one for Resident Evil 8. Are we really on the last mission right now? I don't know. I think I inherited being somewhat of a Debbie Downer about Square Enix from both of my brothers, because they became really soured on the company at some point after Final Fantasy X, because they grew up with like Final Fantasies 6, 7, 8, 9. And didn't like the direction they went into after that. He got hit by both rockets and took no damage. Please let me use foul. Thank you. I think I was expressing this opinion, and this is more depressing stuff, I guess. I guess I'm being a bit of a Debbie Downer today. I was expressing this opinion a little bit more before you got here. I was really enjoying Stormblood when it was in Doma, in Hingashi, and Othard over there. But it felt like it peaked there, and, like, it feels like the closer I've gotten to the finale, the more it's just kind of like started shitting the bed. And not like having any direction. Or like sense of hype or finality. Like there's been a couple cool things that have happened, but it's all been Lys. Like every time they go back to Al Amigo in Girabanya, I don't know, it's disappointing because now I get why everyone says this about Stormblood, but I was really hoping I wouldn't. It's all right at the end. It just kind of falls apart, it seems like. Oh my god, why did I just take all that damage? Someone else get hit. I guess I shouldn't be rushing in there when I'm not the tank. Like, compared to what was happening in Heavensward, it's just feeling really lame. And that is just such a shame after, like, all of the stuff in the eastern provinces was so cool. And it's also a shame because Lys has actually been extremely interesting and had a lot of good development, even in this, like, kind of boring part. But, like, everything with her has been, like, carrying it. I think the moment that they revealed that Kryl had been, like, kidnapped off screen was the second it kind of started to fall apart. Like, oh, did that happen? When did that happen? Why didn't I see that? And Estinian comes in and, like, destroys the key XL pipeline and then just leaves. He's like, I'm gonna go back to my home planet now. It felt like obligatory just to have him there for a second. Like, hey, remember this guy? He's here too. But I don't know. The one that everyone says, the one everyone's always been like hyping up is Shadowbringers, and that's next. So we'll be looking forward to that. Ow. The momentum hit a fucking wall. They had momentum, but it just like abruptly stopped. The next two are so good. Yeah, I'm already aware that Shadowbringers is the one that apparently introduces the villain that everyone likes, and people have specifically said that I'll like, and that people have said it's better than Kefka and Sephiroth, which is a large claim. That's a very big claim. So I'm excited for that. Ow. Squishy. 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 You can't say squishy like sloppy. You can't do it. It's not possible. Yeah, I'm gonna...
Here it comes.
Where's my mana font? Do I not have my mana font with me? Why do I not have mana font with me? There it is. I guess I put it somewhere else in my bar.
Here it comes.
Slay a la small Asina. Sure, I'll do that. Why not? The Chamber of Knowledge. There's no books in the Chamber of Knowledge. Ow.
Take this.
I shall have to share these findings.
Who said that? Oh, there's a guy in there.
Soul extraction.
Oh yeah? I'd rather you didn't. Hello? I gotta get back to my body.
The soul rebels.
That's cool. That's a cool mechanic.
My word, this data.
Out of body experience. Uh-oh.
This one's for you, Ada.
I'm destroyed. You destroyed me. Imagine you blow up my, like, stream avatar guy and then I die in the game. I blame it on you. Oh! Today's your real birthday, right? Like, I know we're doing the thing tomorrow, but today's your real birthday, isn't it? Happy birthday! It just hit me for some reason. Happy birth! The day after that, right. Wednesday. The 22nd. Attaching Archipelago to an MMO would be fucked. That would be so totally fucked up. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. The bit. No, the copyright expired a couple years ago. You're allowed to use it now. It was like 3 or 4 years ago. It went public domain. You'll notice in like more recent movies and shows they're actually able to sing it now. Yeah, fucking getting DMCA'd by the birthday song. The, like, main villain of this entire campaign has been absent from the plot ever since, like, he, showed up next to Fordola after her surgery. And that was a long time ago.
Leave it to me.
Where the hell has he been? Ow! Hiding in the shadows. Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? I've been here the whole time. The laser field.
Away with you.
One's blue and one's red. Richard Simmons pulled his happy birthday songs off the internet. I've been looking like 5 minutes and they're all gone. The 80s home video exercise cassette icon? Richard Simmons? Yeah. Why are they off the internet? They gotta be out there somewhere, right? That can't be lost media. You're another year older? I guess we're at the throne room now. I feel very excited. Boy, I sure do feel the energy. He's not even gonna say anything. I almost walked by this treasure coffer. I would have never got my Arhat earring offending. I'll try. I mean, this guy's famous for not having his ass kicked. Like, that's kind of his specialty, is not having his ass kicked. Weak. I do like this song a lot, though. The expansion music has been good as always. Ow. I don't want to be in there. We're just fighting the main villain now. It's playing the normal boss music too, so he's gonna do something, question mark. Ow.
Let this moment last forever.
He's got his clones out. He teleported to one of his clones. Not me missing the attack on the hotbar 3 times in a row. So when is he gonna pull the big thing out of his ass? I feel like the second form or whatever is probably gonna be like a different duty or battle, so I'm just gonna use this. All of his attacks are like close range, so I'm just over here, pretty safe. And you get the attack off. Oh well. You found one website on the entire internet that has it. The Storm. I have to kill that thing. Is that the Bloodstorm? I've been promised a Bloodstorm. Will he destroy it if I, like, stand in front of it? Oh. It's, taking a lot of damage to destroy it. Ow! You found the one. I'm gonna send you an audio file to blast at everyone. Yeah. As soon as this boss battle is over. To transcend. I guess. Are you transcended?
This one's for you, Ada.
I mean, I'm not really feeling any pressure to. I don't devote much energy to figuring out if I'm missing any mechanics if it doesn't seem like there's any threat to me. It's like, this is fine. The dog with the dog in the house on fire. This is fine. And Rebound is here too. Mason, where are you sending me the audio file? Is it gonna be over Discord? The next fight is really is the first really punishing fight in the game. I'll probably get punished. I'm probably gonna die at least once. I got a better ring. First really punishing fight in the game.
Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity.
Losing can be fun. As long as it doesn't feel like an enormous setback.
I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally...
I hope you die, respectfully.
After bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt.
I'm worthy.
It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face. As you sharpen...
Guy really thinks he's that interesting.
I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Do you wanna... You can take bets about whether I die at least once or not. Hoping for a good spectacle at least, but I really I don't know what they could do at this point.
Found it.
I don't know what's about to happen.
My friend. We shall deal with this.
Can I make a poll? Is that something I can do? New poll. I got it. You get 2 minutes. Oh, there it is.
Welcome to the Royal
Oh, you can't?
Menagerie.
Oops. Oh well, whatever. Chekhov's dragon, I guess. If you introduce a dragon in the first act, you have to use it by the third act.
King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all. This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine. Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth, made manifest.
1 second, let me see if I can find something real quick.
A being of pure violence.
Yeah, Xenos, hold on just a second. I want to look something up. Here, I found it. I think I found it. Can I drop this into OBS? Why did it do it just once, though? It didn't loop. Yeah, let me fix this. I might just keep this in here for future occasions. Fuck it. Video source. Hold on. We're getting there. There you go. Okay, it's off now.
Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allegan hound to drive this icon into my arms.
Navi's asleep. She is not screaming right now.
Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to
Dot. Looks at him disapproving.
You will not indulge me even with a simple reply then? No. You think only of the fight to come. How alike we are. A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your ability.
Disapproving glare.
I speak of the echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the resonant. And there was so much more.
Was that deafening, the birthdays thing? Was that too loud?
Without exception. Such was the imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade.
I like how they refer to the planet as a star. I get it. It's kind of cool.
'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear. Fear of the icons. Fear of their power. Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Pathetic. Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friends, confidants. If you will accept.
Xeno's Yap Galvis? Yeah, I was just thinking, like, okay. I was gonna start, like, playing him off like it was the Oscars. Or the Game Awards. If I accept you, will you shut up?
Are we to embrace and let bygones be bygones? Do our deeds weigh so little that you would cast all aside? Come. You live for these moments, when all hangs in a balance, when the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too. This is who we are, my friend. This is all we are. Alamigo and Doma and Golemald be damned!
I don't know if you're allowed to say that. Kind of.
We tower above the gods. You by your gift, I by my might. And before the resonant, the gods shall be made to kneel.
You gotta put pants on? That's so unfortunate. Oh, are you allowed to merge with the dragon? Is that part of your abilities now?
An ending to mark a new beginning.
The Royal Man. This is the part where I wait for the queue times before fighting the battle, right? Yeah. Yeah. Last time when I did this and I was waiting to fight like King Thornton, the game fucking crashed. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Should I drop the queue? You want in on this? If you want in on it, let me know, I'll drop the queue. Oh, you're in the office. Never mind. I thought that's what you meant by yeah, fuck it, why not? Oh man, yeah. Yeah, he can just do that now. Okay. Go do that. Go do that. They go do that now. He's a big chicken. Is there an event going on here? I don't remember these cactuses. These cactars being here. Whatever. Come on, 2 in the middle. Damn. The Fall Guys event is back or coming back? Cool. The very first time I did this, I won like 3rd prize, and then I've only gotten the consolation since then. But I mean, you get a good return on investment as long as you remember to pick up the consolation, so it's worth doing regardless. I don't know what to do now until the queue happens. You couldn't record the audio for unknown reasons when I sent you the link to the site. They like really made it difficult, didn't they? Deezer.com. Okay. Hold on. Faye, hold on. Hold on. What is it called? No, 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 I have to play the thing. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Fuck. Oh well, okay, you'll get your birthday song after the final boss then. Do I have a retainer yet? Yeah. Yeah, he's my clone. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because the one time I actually wanted to do something during that time. The Royal Menagerie. That's a redundant phrase. The Department of Redundancy Department. Hi. Corrupted Aether. release water aspected aether. Oh, I got sucked in. Well, you get 2k channel points. Was I just like on the border of that?
The horror.
I've already, like, for some reason I've lost my mouse a few times. Okay. Fantastic start, yeah. I'm moving where everyone else is. Like, failing all else, that seems to be, like, the strategy in this game, is, like, do what everyone else is doing. Sometimes. I guess it also depends on the role, right? They're all over there. I can't run over there. I was in the wrong place for that. I guess that's why everyone is standing in the middle, is so they can get to the correct corner fast enough. Sometimes everyone is wrong. Well, that makes me feel better, because if everyone is wrong, then I'm not too, I can't be blamed. I'm not liable. We're bound. Active time maneuver? Oh, the whole keyboard? Any button will work? Just press anything when that happens? Ah, yes. I guess I put ley lines on the wrong side. That's not going to be able to reach, is it? Wait, can I stand on the middle part? I guess they are, yeah. Dies in this phase. Dies of cringe. Ice Storm. I don't think I died in that phase. So that puts you back at that. You're now at net 0. Wait, is he dead? Oh, is that it?
Please clap.
Huh. Saying it when no one's left. Cool. Jab! How come I teleport but he falls from the sky? He didn't do the punches.
Are you alright?
Does he like smash the right and left with his big dragon fists?
Xenos.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, whether the fight has been nerfed or not is like pretty objective, right? And I died immediately in the first phase.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known.
Losing is cool sometimes, Jonah said an hour ago.
Pure, this feeling.
That was foreshadowing, wasn't it?
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
No one makes light of my accomplishments better than me, and you will never be better at undermining myself than you will never be better at undermining I am than you are. Wow, my brain works great today.
Men die that others may live.
Why do I smell burning toast?
Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection.
Giving myself credit for something? Would never.
Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So real.
If I like give myself credit for something, my brain punishes me by like summoning a cringe memory from when I was 12.
Coward!
Hair or neck? Hair or neck?
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
You just said, I'm the best at being the worst. He appropriated a samurai sword. He should at least do it like seppuku style. I guess that's hard to do with all the plate mail and armor.
Where is he?
He's dead. By his own hand.
Now we can't hold him accountable for his crimes.
Then justice has been done.
Getting mixed messages. Sometimes losing is fun. Sometimes you should kill yourself if you lose. Oh, there goes the VOD.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Yeah, I said it once at the end of a 3-hour-long VOD, and now YouTube is gonna throttle any potential growth I had for the next 5 years. While promoting a whole bunch of, like... a whole bunch of absurd, like, misinformation. And Finger Family.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Your chat message won't demonetize me, but me saying it will make my video get replaced with, like, Elsa facial reconstruction simulator in the recommendations.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right.
Lys deserves her story arc to be better handled than this.
Thank you. Without you, well, you know. So let's do it together. For Alamigo!
This is gonna sound bizarre, but like, Lys feels like a friend of BoJack Horseman. Like, she feels like a character from a totally different genre. And I really like that about her. She feels like she's not from this game. She feels like another person that's been, like, transplanted into this world. Blacklisted for wrong think in favor of pregnant Skibbity Elsa 4K Spider-Man Spider-Verse Challenge 20. Yeah. No, I am not BoJack. If anything, I'm Todd right now because I'm unemployed. Like season 1 Todd. BoJack needed the Kojin's gift. The Kojin's blessing. BoJack is unemployed for majority of the show. That's true. But I don't want to be BoJack. I don't want to be, so. I like how she was blocking Pippin in the group shot. A surge of patriotism takes the crowd. Aww.
In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free.
I do feel like for the amount of blood I saw, Storm is a bit of an exaggeration. Yippee! Wahoo! Despite the context of... Oh, hold on. She's talking. Was part of Aomatsu's contract with Square, like, during the first Final Fantasy, is that he always gets first billing? Because he wrote the main theme for the series? Because he's always at the front. The credits.
To live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure.
What if Hitler was a baby? Would you kill him?
Not born one. 20 years of
Would you kill baby Hitler?
have left Alamigo torn and bleeding.
That's...
It won't be easy to heal a
Yeah.
generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalimo. I won't.
Yeah, YouTube really gets upset when you talk about Hitler dying and killing Hitler. They really don't like you talking about that.
Because I remember the price.
YouTube gets really mad when you talk about how the way World War II ended.
I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence.
She's so cool.
And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you.
Please. My health insurance company texted me to say happy birthday.
This is the end.
Of course they did.
The end of the imperial province of Alamigo, and the rebirth of Alamigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
Some of your family hasn't even done that. Dang. Let's go? Question mark? Yeah, I feel really good when when State Farm sends me a happy birthday card. Okay, hold on. Bring the game audio down a smidge. And,
I wish I could kiss your Kepala right now! Right on the Kepala! Maybe I should bake you a nice kugel, and we could have a nice glass of Manischewitz together! I love you, Boobala! Happy birthday! L'chaim, Lohilem, whatever Chaim you want, by Dollface! La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la! Oops!
There you go. Okay, that was the preview leaves off where he cackles, yeah. It didn't even mention your name. That's the Richard Synmyn's birthday track directed towards Faye. Well, that's what it would have been like if you heard the whole thing. It's Faye spelled with an A instead of an E though, but close enough. He probably would have said it the same. I think I can safely say that despite, I think, a lot of the plot surrounding the Alamegan stuff to be, like, somewhat clunky and mishandled, I think Lisa's my favorite of the Scions. Right? I think I can safely say that now. At this point, she's my favorite. I like the weird impersonation of her sister thing. I like her new outfit with the crimson dress. I like how she punches. I like her way with words. You've got bad news. Oh, she's going to be leaving because she has to lead this country now, right? Something like that. I'm staying here. My people need me. Thoughts on Stormblood at large? Closer to a realm reborn than Heavensward. Hancock. It really peaked in the middle. It really peaked in the middle, which is weird. Yeah, she's probably gonna represent that country in the same way, like Americ represents, the High North now. I really enjoyed all of the stuff in the East. I enjoyed Doma, I enjoyed Gosetsu, I enjoyed the Dragon Tribes and their shenanigans. Okay, not the High North. I know that's where Garlemald or whatever is, but you know what I mean. Korthus. Whatever that place is called. She was funny. She was funny. Kind of a bitch, though. Ishgard, thank you. Hate him. Glad he's dead. I do like that they tried to do, like, a smaller scale story with, like, lower power levels than Heavensward, but it's just kind of weird coming off of that. It probably would have felt less weird if I played them as they were coming out. I mean, I get why people like her. I'm not as into that, but, like, I get it. But also, she was just so comically evil that I felt nothing when she was like, "Oh, my childhood was so sad." It was like, I don't care. You go to the ovary explosion factory. She was at least fun though. She was fun. But then you go back to Girabanya, and like the equivalent of Yatsuyu and Girabanya was like Fordola. And Fordola was just so tiresome and uninteresting. She was like a bad character. This guy was cool. I liked the turtle people, obviously. The turtle tribe was really fun. The snake tribe was fine, but it also kind of felt like rushed and obligatory. Like, oh, we have to do this other beast tribe that's over here. But they had their primal had that really cool design. Their beast tribe quests are super worth. Do the catfish people have tribe quests? Like, they were kind of introduced and I thought they were gonna be like a beast tribe. but like their location or whatever was never introduced. The Namazu, okay. I found where they were, but there was nothing to do with them. Maybe it unlocks after you beat the Stormblood, or maybe it's like a post-game thing. I think Stormblood has the best beast tribes. And Heavensward had some pretty good ones, but the best beast tribes so far, like, in this expansion. She was adopted by her. That's funny. Oh, I liked her. I like this girl. I like I liked the 3 leaders of the dragon tribes. I liked Gosetsu. I like Yugiri. This guy was fun. I liked this guy, but also it felt like it built to not much. Like I was expecting Doma to build more directly into Girabania, but it just like kind of stopped, and then the other story picked back up. Just like a disconnect. Yeah. I don't know, I almost want to give Stormblood like 2 different like ratings. Like I want to say all the Othard, Doma, Eastern stuff is like 8 out of 10, and like the first and last 10% that are in Girabania are like 4 out of 10. No, that's too critical. 5.5. Because it's better than A Realm Reborn, which I would not put under 4. I think I'd give Heavensward 8.5. Serviceable, but lacking in a lot of things. Okay, A Realm Reborn, and these ratings are including the post, like the post Realm Reborn, post Heavensward, all of that. A Realm Reborn, 5 out of 10. Heavensward, 8.5 out of 10. Stormblood, 6.5, but closer to 7. I'm gonna say that. Stormblood could have been like a solid 8, but it got really dragged down at the end for me. 6.6? Sure. I would have given A Realm Reborn 7 out of 10 if it wasn't for the post A Realm Reborn stuff. A Realm Reborn mostly loses points for bore asses and, like, not respecting your time. I'm really only taking off points for Heavensward. The only reason Heavensward loses points is because of the way it handled the cliffhangers from A Realm Reborn and, like, just kind of hand-waved all of them. Like, Cryo getting off-screen kidnapped just to, like, raise the stakes at the 11th hour was dumb. Her getting upgraded didn't feel like a threat at all. It didn't feel like it set up what, like, the medical developments for the Echo or whatever were for, the Viceroy being able to control the Primals. It felt entirely unrelated. Yeah, this expansion felt like miscellaneous. Wait. What the fuck was the, like, enormous Jenga tower in the Ruby Sea? You said they were gonna explain that. They never explained that. No one ever, like, someone commented on it as a joke once. What was it? The Tower of Heaven? Is that how they get to heaven? It's a side thing. That's some conspicuous side content. That's extremely conspicuous side content. The final boss battle was cool, but it still didn't hold a candle to King Thornton for me. In the Knights of the Round. And the whole dungeon before it kind of felt like an anticlimax. Heaven on high, okay. Yeah, I know the robot's name is Alexander, which I thought Faye was joking at first because you said that, and then I thought you were just talking about, like, Elden Ring for some reason, but no, the robot's name was actually Alexander. I didn't go and do that. I should run those, if possible, before Endwalker. It's gonna depend on how quickly I get through Shadowbringers and how much time is left before Dawn Trail. Because, we're getting kind of close. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something a little personal. I really think Heavensward had a really good final boss fight. I think it was excellent. I thought the music was good. But there's also another component to it, which is that, when I was really little, my oldest brother showed me Final Fantasy VII when I was basically too young to play it, and I have, like, a very early memory of him showing me Knights of the Round and, like, how to get it, and, like, him talking about how cool it was. And then, you know, I played Final Fantasy VII after he passed, because it was his favorite game, and I never ended up getting it, because it required a lot of grinding. So there was, like a moment of catharsis when I just, like finally saw them in-game, and I was like, oh, this is really cool, and I don't know. It kind of... hit like it hit an emotional spot in my head, because I saw, like, they did a cool thing when they showed up where the screen sorry, where the screen broke and crashed, like when you do a Final Fantasy VII summon. I mean, I don't know. Yeah? Sorry. Sorry. Give me a second. I'm trying not to cry right now. It's like bittersweet. It's a happy memory, but it's also a little sad. I have a lot of a lot of the games that like, because one of my big regrets is not getting to know him better. So like, it's a lot of the games that we connected over that really do it for me, and I have like that emotional attachment in now. Sorry, I didn't think talking about it would get me like this. But yeah, that really hit like a dopamine receptor in my head at the end of Heaven's Word. Like, here's this really cool thing that was hyped up for me when I was like 5, and then it's here again. I'm okay. Thank you. I'll have a Tic Tac, and then I'll be fine. There's a couple songs from some of the Katamari games that does the same thing to me. You were wrong. No, you got me. Yeah, extremely cathartic. So, I can't really, I don't feel like I can fairly judge or like compare the endings because of that. Thank you. Damn, there do be a lot of names in these credits. What the fuck is a music engraver? Probably combined between... Let's see, what, there's 4 expansions and there's the base game and they both play the credits twice. So what? 15 minutes of credits times 10. 150 minutes of credits. Like, over 2 hours of credits in total. I know I could skip it, but I hate skipping credits. I always feel bad. I feel like it's disrespectful. But I think the credits were the same between the expansion and the post-expansion credits, so I probably skipped post-expansion credits. I think I did that for Heaven's Word, actually. Speed up the scroll. Oh, you can! Change scroll speed. You can hide it, and then you're just treated to a black screen. Shanghai winking entertainment. I'm also like, I'm just kind of like, oh, we have to be close to the end soon. You know what's weird? I think I like the regular boss music more than the final boss music in Stormblood. I don't know, like the music from the Shinryu fight wasn't like, it wasn't bad, it was pretty good, but I think the boss fight music was just really strong. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, but also just the environments, like in Girabanya, what is it, the peaks, the locks, whatever. A lot of it, like, felt very samey and phoned in. Like, every area in the east, Hingashi, the Ruby Sea, Zyla, the Azim Steppe, like, I remember them all, and they all had, like, very distinct identities, and they were very cool. All of the Girabanya places were just samey and not interesting. We ended the expansion without talking to Tataru. She's still over there. Girabanya, bitch lasagna. I don't know the tune for bitch lasagna. The locks have a cool view from high up. Oh, we got logos now, but on the ground it's very samey. Yeah. Bink video. Yoshitake Hamano again. Yeah, she's just over there now. Does she live over there now? The Primals. That's like the rock band, right? That Sogen has? Or Soken, I mean. Microsoft Japan. Listen, if I ever play Mario vs. Rabbids Kingdom Battle, I will make sure to watch all the credits, because I know your name is in there, right? And likewise, when you play Mighty No. 9, you will watch the credits for my backer credit. True. I wouldn't point it out, but I would watch the credits. I wouldn't point out which one it was, though. Respectfully.
Fine mess we've made.
You're like in 7 games. That's probably the one I'd play, though, if I was to play like a Ubisoft game from that period of time. What are the other ones? Like Tom Clancy or something? The Division? I guess if I pointed out my own name in Mighty No. 9, I'd be doxing myself, but I don't know, I feel like Cat's kind of out of the bag. Yeah, this guy. Something something Shinryu's eyeballs. Something something dragon. I get stronger.
Spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether.
Or are these Nidhogg's eyes? I forget, they changed hands a few times. Did they just drop here? Did they like arrest him? Oh, he killed himself here. And they took the body away and no one found the eyeballs. They didn't look around hard enough.
Still, better safe than sorry.
Why didn't we do that before? But why was that not what we did before? What? That was an option? We could destroy them?
There.
There ends your hateful legacy.
Why the fuck did no one do that before if that was ever an option? So, you mean this could have all been avoided? That easily? Alphina was like, throw them off the bridge. Which was immediately a bad idea, but we did it anyway. Alphina was so funny because he just kind of like fucks up majorly because he's a child and doesn't know better, but he's also really smart. There's like a small list of like, it's a very small list of mistakes that Alphina's made, but they're very big mistakes. This guy. My condolences for your loss. A father should not outlive his son. I don't care. Yeah, here are the Asians to obligatorily, like, twiddle their fingers. Do you not mourn his loss? You surprised me, Your Radiance. He was your son and heir, and an irreplaceable test subject. I know what he was. Monsters are not made for thrones. I'm not committing to avoid for this character right now. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods who sup up their very essence. Icons summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the whispers of shadowless charlatans. Should you raise a hand against my black-robed brethren, I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same, preservation and restoration. Compression, resurrection, all in the service to your one true God. And when the sundered shards are made whole, there will be a place for us. Where will there be a place for us mere mortals? Doubtless my claims and question. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will, Your Radiance. You will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhaps you will find this reassuring. Sorry your kid died. Oh yeah, he sucked. That's why I put him in charge, as he sucked. And I suck too. Runs in the family. What, gonna show your face? How dare you? What could he possibly be showing? Yeah, him that. I get. Yeah, it's his son's face. That's the only thing I can think of that would like elicit any reaction. Either that or his own face, right? We did it. We liberated Alamigo. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it. Relief, I suppose. Pride. And hope, too. We did it, Father. Ida, Papalamo, Conrad, Mefred, Menphilia. We really did it. I don't feel like you have to stand there listening to me mumble. Everyone else will want to talk to you. You beat him after all. You're the real hero of the story. So run along and take your plaudits. My what? Telenovela shit. After all we've been through, I really should know better than to worry, but as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole in the royal menagerie, well high reduced me to tears. Warrior of light, in scare quotes, victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part of you had not come to resent the title and responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish heroic feats. But as the warrior of light goes, you should take pride in the good you've done and in the good you've inspired others to do. You were a natural-born leader of Menrigo. All these people weren't just following their storm commanders, they were following you. And you led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to its end, but history shall remember them and the glorious future they made possible. It's time to leave for work and you haven't gotten out of bed. Yeah, good luck with that. Adios. Thanks for being here the whole time. Can you believe it? We won. We beat the bastards. Al amigo. Al amigo. Got a bit carried away there, didn't I? Hard not to, you know. I owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing, that it's finally over and they can rest in peace. You hear that, lads? We'll be alright. We'll be... Oh, bugger, not again. I'm so bleeding happy I could cry. It will let the day and night cycle totally ruin the vibe. Yeah, I know that they don't want to just, like, abruptly change it the daytime for cutscenes because it might be, like, jarring, but I would kind of prefer if they did. The Hero of the Hour. I suppose I'll have to add Liberator to your titles. With the commander fallen, the remainder of the 12th chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation is ended. And now the hard work starts. The people have had their fill of kings, there is no clear consensus on what sort of government they would prefer instead. Indeed, Father, momentous as an achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less certain than the one we have walked. Aye aye. Yet if we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I have no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, Ryugo, for helping to make this dream a reality. Navi's like gonna meow directly into the microphone. She's like right behind it. You are adorable. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Navi. Navi, say hi. Say hi. For you, to best of Xenos, even after he had harnessed the power of Primal, is a testament to your ever-growing strength. Not better to have your vengeance stolen from you by another? There's some small regret perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, Ryugo. As should we all. Xenos was a monster and a tyrant, the man who killed my father and countless others of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him. I should also praise Master Alphanos for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might never have had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuo and his Lupin brothers. It was a timely intervention. I feel glad I have not been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hein's most trusted allies. Indeed, my friend, indeed. I am kind of zooming through all this a little bit because I'm hungry. The action cam. Finishing your rounds? Great. In that case, I'd like you to come back with me. Back to Rogger's Reach. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call all the signs together. I'll explain later. I don't even know where to begin. You can begin by giving me 10,800 experience points. This is the first expansion without the cutscene threat.
We've a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment. Good. You're all here. Good. Good.
Hi, Navi.
Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart.
Yes.
But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right, because you're scions. Now, I'm obviously a scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Al Amigo. When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official.
Bye-bye.
As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
I'll give you attention in a second, Navi. I'll give you attention in a second.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
2 weeks' notice.
Oh, I didn't,
Oh!
Forgive me, Lise.
You got me. Navi got me in the back.
But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after. Is that not so?
Too pure to attack? You have no idea.
There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need.
You have no
We
idea.
shall never refuse you.
Stola. Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
Me too. She's not strong, but she's really bad at keeping her claws short. So even when she uses them playfully, it's surprising. It'll get you. Huh?
Come back here, you slippery little devil.
Gosetsu!
To think fishing could be so difficult.
How the fuck is he alive?
What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death, fie on it. To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit.
How is he alive?
The Kami are not finished with us yet. Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
He was shot 3 times while the castle fell on him, and then, like, presumably was rushed underwater for, like, several miles. Out to sea. Oh my god, is she alive? I know, Navi, I'm just as shocked as you are. They're trapped on a deserted fucking island. Holy shit. Oh, the pit of despair! Someone opened the hellhole. Obligatory Sid cameo. This is indeed the work of neither Shinryu or Omega. And since there is undeniably something down there radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's lapdragon, yes, I think we have our suspect. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. Won't be easy. But is it ever? Shrugs. And now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be damned. Financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there is unquantifiable benefit to giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology. Oh, is that before or after you blew it up and sealed it away? Fine, fine. The moment I judge this little venture's unsuitable risk to the ironworks, I'm ending it, savvy? I'm fine with it too. And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought a consultant. Master engineer mechanical genius. It's the other guy. Nero. You didn't. Come now, you mustn't build their expectations too high. And it will be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh no, absolutely not. This is not happening. I just can't quit you. They have this off and on thing. The lightning. Nero tells Skyva, eager to begin his first day as a royal— I love this guy— as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland. Again. Lightning strikes twice. So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children, but what of the father? Huh? Huh? Mount speed has increased. Okay. And then this officially starts a new thing, which I'm not gonna do right now. Alright, that's it. That's Stormblood. Except for the Stormblood post-game, but we don't count that. It's good. But not great. But I enjoyed it. But I'm sure the next thing will be better. But I'm hungry, and I'm gonna go now. Thanks everyone. Bye 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 bye. Have a good day. Thanks for joining, thanks for stopping by.